Hey y'all, it's Crafty Hope. I'm here with a haul video. I got to do a little bit of shopping this afternoon and I kind of want to go through it and play with some of it, so I thought I'd go ahead and share it before I take everything apart. So it's part Crafty, part Thrifty, and so I'm just rolling it all into one. One of my stops today was at the Dollar Tree, as is almost always one of my stops. And I just want to share, I just got some file folder labels. I want to try to use those on my jelly plate and make some stickers with them. I was trying to find something bigger, but most everything had borders and marks, and these just had these little tiny divots on them. So I got those thinking that that'd be fun for to make some homemade stickers. I also picked up this foam scrapbook. I picked up a couple of these the other day, and I'm really loving it. It is really, I'm sorry, I'm trying to deal with the cat here, Asia. The paper in here is really thick and nice for art journaling. It's got 40 pages in them, so I was using it for journaling by fives for just a fun thing for me. The outside is just foam material, so I may take that off and use it for something else, but a steal for $1 of that nice paper, I thought. Okay, so today I went by a couple of thrift stores. I'll go ahead and pull what's on top first, which was my second stop. And it's just this thrift store. I grabbed a couple of books. The first one I found was Raw Daw's The Magic Finger. I'm a huge fan of Raw Daw, and I don't have this one in my collection. So I grabbed it because they had the kids books for 25 cents. What do you know? Then I grabbed this, which is Daisy's Rainbow Picnic. I really like the daisies and the images in this. The daisies, I mean the fairies in this, that I thought I could scan and maybe print out or something. It's just really cute. It's like a pop-up book. It's got neat little things in it. So I just like it. Look at those fairies. So we'll see. That may or may not. And that was 25 cents too. And then found these gold doilies that I just went ahead and grabbed. And the guy gave them to me for free because I guess he didn't want to figure out how much they were. So that was one little thrift store. Another one I went to, I immediately saw in the case up front were these, oh, what do you call them? I don't know what you call them. I can't think of the word. They're laser cut pieces. So, and they're kind of a fall theme, but I thought they were neat with the feather and the flower and the leaves and all. And they gave it to me for 59 cents because they didn't have it marked. So it's mine. Also found a little baggie of foam stamps. These are all baby themed. I don't know if you can see those. There's a pacifier and a ducky, and that's a stroller and a diaper pen and a bottle. And I grabbed those because one of my best friends is pregnant right now, and I thought maybe I could make her a cute card or something with that. My favorite thing I found, and I don't even know what's in it, is this baggie of what looks like postcards. Well, the one on top I thought is Victorian-ish. And so, but there's a stack of them, and I don't know, it could be all the same thing, it could be not, and it's not opening. Okay, so I thought I'd reveal, we take a look at it together. So, these are indeed postcards with pretty writing on the back. It's a, it's a shower invite postcard. So, I think they are probably all the same then. And they are. But still, it's a really pretty image. So, I like that. Next on here are some more, postcards. And these all have two little girls. Again, kind of old-timey. A couple more postcards. Thinking of you. Oh, gosh, what is this? This is from Louisiana. It's got Louisiana Cajun cuisine on it. I'm sorry if I'm rushing. I've got my timer going for dinner, and I'm trying to get this done before I have to go deal with it. This is hilarious with the cats all on it. There. Cats in bonnets. Who knew? Sorry. Asia, look, cats on bonnets. Look, cats and bonnets. What? Then this is, oh, that's New Orleans, New Orleans. A couple more kind of girls, playing. Sorry for the ums. I'm awful. This is just a little paper one with a cute kitty on it. A couple of beachy ones that are hand done. Well, they're not like hand done, but they're prints of somebody, Nikki Butcher. Another cute kitty. A couple puppies. These are definitely very 80s. Another kitty. Apparently whoever donated all these was very big into kitties and puppies. More puppies. These are all, I'm trying to see, these are from the ASPCA. So they're all cats and dogs. And then some actual plain postcards that already have stamp, but I don't know what stamp cost is anymore, so I don't know if that's enough. So anyway, so those are all neat. I'm pretty happy about those. They can go into some Happy Mail or something along that line. While I was out in that area, I also ran by the scrapbook store because I just don't get down there very often. And I charged just a tiny bit. I picked up a couple of these Pigma Micron pens. I've been wanting some tiny little pens to try out. Eventually maybe Zentangle. I'm not positive. But the 01 and the 05. So I grabbed those since they were right by the cash register. Why did they put that stuff right there? I got the Crafter's Workshop stencil. It's a 6x6. And I can't... It's Kazia, oh, I'm going to butcher this, Kreminska stencil. So, I like that. And then a couple of Bow Bunny stamps. This one I picked up almost immediately. It's just textures. And then these stamps, which I thought were neat. It's got an arrow and a couple paisleys and this fun flower and a butterfly, and these are all ones I thought that I could, you know, color in or whatever. So that's all I got today, thank goodness. I think my husband cringes when I walk in the door with a bunch of bags. So, but it's thrifty, you know, I got stuff for free and 59 cents and whatnot. So hey, anyway, that's my haul for today. I hope y'all are having a fabulous day wherever you are. Thank you for taking a look, and bye. Boy, have I been slacking. I got that last thrift store haul or thrifty haul recorded and just haven't done anything with it, so I'm just tacking this one on with it. This past Friday, I got to go out a little bit. I knew there was an estate sale up the street, so I ran up there and got this bag of what they said, bag of beads in jars for $6. So this whole thing, $6. The jars themselves, even like this one says Florida on it, and it's just a round jar. The beads in it, not so impressive. They're just little plastic beads. And now they're on the loose. Oops, I'll clean those up in a minute. But, you know, just that jar itself, I thought, is pretty freaking cool. So, in addition, there's this one, which seems to be mostly bells. And then there's some, like BBs or ball bearings or something in the bottom of it that don't have holes or anything. They're definitely not beads by any means. There's a plastic jar of just sequins. I don't know what I'll do with that. And then I think there's another thing of sequins in here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that was it. There's this little medicine jar of like washer O-ring type things. I could use those for sure. So I just have to sort them. There's a jar of different buttons and glass pearls. that is kind of neat that I'm going to sort through. It's also got some hardware in there that seems kind of odd. These are some blue glass pearls in a neat kind of matte finish. I like those. That's what drew my eye to this bag. There's a little baggie here that's just a couple of pearls. They look, let's see if you can see that. They look and feel plastic, so they may not be worth anything. A couple of what I thought were buttons when I got it, but they're kind of flat back. They may have been shank buttons at some time and gotten the backs pulled out, so but I can use those. This little tiny jar has some beadwork in it. It's kind of unusual. If I can get it out. It's also got some bugle beads, but the beadwork has tiny rhinestones worked into it. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not real sure. There's 2 pieces like that in that jar. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with that. There's a little jar of pretty much, I don't know, just some seed beads that are just yellowed and kind of weird. I don't know. They'll probably just go in a jar I've got of bead soup. This is a jar, and it looks like the little bouillon jar that's got what seems to be a necklace that broke. So there's this that is a chain, and then there's extra beads in the bottom that I don't think are on the same chain, and then a bunch of white seed beads. So, sorry about that. So that's interesting. And then the last thing in here is another, it's a plastic, it's a bouillon cube container, and it's got some like brown colored beads and fake pearl type things. So I thought for $6 that wasn't too shabby of a deal. Again, like it came in some neat jars. That Florida jar I think is my favorite. So I just got to sit down and figure out how I want to sort these out. They're going to go in little baggies with the rest of my stuff or in my little containers. While I was out on Friday, I decided to run by the antiques mall around the corner that actually I have a display in, because we had had a ladies' night the night before, and while there I had seen something that caught my eye. I wanted to go back and see if they still had it, and they did. And this is it. It's a vintage keyhole that I thought was really cool, and it was $2.50, but it was such a little small thing that I didn't really want to bother with all the commotion and all that was going on up there, bother with getting it. And I figured if I went back and it was still there, it was meant to be. The same booth also had this neat little pen. It's you can see it's a pen. And I hadn't quite figured out what all it says on there or whatnot, but I just thought it was a neat shape and I might be able to figure out what to do with it. And it also had this pen, which I had spotted a week or so beforehand. It's got matching earrings. One of them it looks like doesn't have the rhinestones in it anymore. But I thought it was a fun little thing. So while I was up there, I was talking to the store owner about the fact that I like to find broken pieces of jewelry and little things like that. And she brought out, or had her husband bring out, a box full of jewelry that they didn't know what to do with. So I went home with this Ziploc bag full of stuff. So I'm just going to pour it out. She let me go through that box and pick out kind of pretty much whatever I wanted, and then she just looked at it real quick and charged a flat price. Actually, I think this was supposed to go in my other thing that had the beads in it. It's just some sequins and seed beads, and it got mixed in with this bag. So anyway, I grabbed all kinds of stuff in here. I'm not going to go through all of it with you. Yeah, there's a necklace with some chain on it. This is a bunch of big gold earrings that I might be able to work with. Here's some little, well, grab this because they're little Alabama A's, and, well, I'm a big Alabama fan, so I figured I could work that. Here's a little baggie with some bead caps and a charm. There's some really, I don't even know what this is. I'm guessing maybe some, oh, it's a pen. It's a pen, and it's huge, but it's got some really neat charms on it. That and there, and this big piece, and the wood, I mean the bone bead here. So I thought that was kind of cool. I could take that apart for all the pieces. And then there's just, you know, some costume jewelry things, big loops, and some filigree-ish stuff. And I got quite a bit of rhinestone pieces too in there. The baggie was already like this, some earring pieces and whatnot. So there was a key in there I grabbed. So I had a good time just standing there sorting through all of it and getting some of these great things. And in the process, I was able to tell her that if they ever come across just bags of broken jewelry or whatnot, let me know. You know, I'm always interested in that kind of thing. So I got to bring all this home. Here's another little thing that's got all kinds of little components on it. So I'm pretty happy with what I've gotten. I'm hoping maybe I can actually get this video uploaded at some point and share it with y'all instead of just continuing to add to it. So alright, I'm gonna go and I don't know, I'm either gonna sort through some of this stuff or do some art journaling and upload this after a while, because right now I'm itching to play. So alright, thanks guys, sorry for the delay. Bye.